Welcome NBA 2K14 fans to another installment of Create a Player. Today I will be showing you the caps on how to make Mamadou Ndiaye. If you're coming across this video, you probably already know who he is. If you're coming across this video and don't know who he is, you're going to find out. His name is Mamadou Ndiaye. Plays center for UC Irvine. This guy stands out mostly because of his size. He is 7'6". He is 290 pounds. He's from Senegal, Dakar, Africa. Grew up there playing soccer with his brothers. When he was 10 years old, he started playing basketball. One day, a college scout, who was originally from Senegal as well, went to visit, saw Mamadou Ndiaye playing pickup ball, and approached him. He advised him to move overseas to America. That is when he arrived to the U.S. This is around when he was going to high school. He enrolled to go to high school, Stone Ridge in California. His first year there, during a routine checkup, went through a checkup and they did an MRI on him and they found out that he has a tumor in his brain. Potential cancer-causing tumor that would eventually make him blind. Now, as I'm talking, I'm going to go through these caps, so you go ahead and make them for yourself. So at Stone Ridge, they did his test on him, found out he had a tumor. He didn't want to have the surgery. That's the only way to get rid of this tumor. That was what they told him. He didn't want to do the surgery. He said he wanted to go back home. But eventually, after being advised by a number of people, he stayed and had the surgery. He then transferred to Brethren Christian High School in California in 2011. That's where he played his high school ball. As a senior there, he averaged 27 points, 14 rebounds, and about 6 blocks a game. After his senior year, colleges were scouting him. He had interest from Georgetown, UC Irvine, among other schools. Georgetown really wanted him over there. They have a history of having successful centers. He decided to stay in California around his friends and family. So he decided to go to UC Irvine, which is where he played this past season as a freshman. He played there this year as a freshman, had a pretty successful year, averaging close to 9 points a game, 7 rebounds, 4th in the nation in block shots, about 3.5 blocks per game. He had three games where he got double-digit blocks. He had another game where he had 9. He had a pretty big year. He's very athletic for the guy his size. Very athletic. He's agile. Runs the court very well. His limitation is offense. Most of his points come off putbacks. And energy hustle plays. The offense they run at UC Irvine, they try to give him the ball in the post. A lot of times he has a hard time getting the ball down there because defenses front him and they also help behind. So he's essentially getting doubled down there a lot of times. This is his gear and his shoes. Aside from he wears sleeves on his legs. That's about it as far as gear goes. These are his attributes. It's about 6. I put him in, and this is from a draft class. I put him into one of the draft classes. He's a 65 overall. Close shot, he's real good. Medium shot, doesn't shoot threes. Free throws are terrible. Shot about 42% this year as a freshman. That is not very promising at all. He's got some touch around the basket, but most of his points, like I said, come off putbacks, putback dunks, hustle plays. He's very athletic. He's got a little touch though, beyond 7 feet, I'd say. He's got a very effective sweeping right hook. Doesn't do much with his left. Heading into his second season, I expect him to be a little bit more polished. He was very raw this year. I watched a lot of his games. I gave him the signature skill for eraser because on defenses, that's where his strength is. He clogs the hole. He does a good job rotating too. He doesn't just stand there like a stiff. In fact, he said he's not going to be a stiff. He's very athletic. He wants to move around. He's good on switches. He changes the offensive mentalities. He changes shots on defense. He's very long. His wingspan is 8 feet 1 inch. Very long wingspan. So that's where comes his value on defense. They're saying he is projected eventually to get some NBA interest because of his size. The only thing about it is the NBA is starting to turn quick, speed over size. There's not many true centers out there. The need of centers was high all these years. It was very high. Everybody needed a franchise center, but not so much. Teams are now going small. You've got 6'9" centers out there, 6'10" centers out there, athletic, fast, could run the floor. So in the NBA, he might struggle. He could run the floor, but he's very limited on offense. And as far as backing down NBA caliber centers, it's going to be tough for him. He's not very strong yet, but that's something he can work on. But I say he will get some notoriety when it comes to the NBA. He should get some interest. He'll probably be a role player, obviously. He's not going to be a starter. But there you get a good look at his face. Go ahead and YouTube him. Look him up. And you'll notice that I did a pretty good job, I must say. Once again. He's the third or fourth 7'4" plus monster I've made. I also made George Mirasan, I think, previous year, 2K13. I also have on here Sim Bular, New Mexico State University. Go check him out. Check this dude out. I didn't put him on 2K Share because I didn't create him as a created player. I created him within my draft class, so you can't get him on 2K Share. I might put him on there. I haven't yet. But if you follow the formula on this video, yours will turn out just like him. I've played with him a couple times. Seems like he's playing the way he's supposed to. Very authentic to his real counterpart. So check him out. Leave feedback. Mamadou Ndiaye. If you don't know him already, you will find out about him in the near future. The Real Root, 2K14, PS3, signing off. Holla at your boy.